Welcome back, one and all, to Trails of Cold Steel 4. I am the Dark Seraph. Last time we arrived in St. Ark. This is where the next information is. And something I'd like to bring up real quick. A while back, during the Azure rivalry we had with Crow, which I don't even think is in this party. Nope. Anyway, the Azure rivalry with Crow. Here, I want to bring Fee into the mix. Crow, we fought off against Ordine. Well, something I've actually learned. Ordine is Italian for order. And Valimar is Italian for the dwelling of valor. So, Valimar is the Knight of Valor, where Ordine is the Knight of Order. Each of the Divine Knights' names actually mean something.
Okay.
Thank you, Reen. So, I have yet to decipher. I've deciphered 6 out of the 7 knights. I've deciphered Valimar and Ordine, who I've already gone over, Testarossa, Argrion, Zector, and El Paldro. Ishmelga is the only one I've yet to actually find any meaning behind. So if anybody knows where I can find sources on that, or if you know, just let me know down in the comments. Onward! Just kinda gotta poke around. And I'm realizing I really should be cooking more and actually using those cooking items, because these actually offer some really, really good boons. Like, if you can use these at the beginning of a battle, they're actually really good. So, why the hell not? That's the wrong button. Here, let's see what Toa has to say.
Let's get cooking. Wow! It turned out perfectly. I'm
glad. Anyway. One guy, his name's like Magic Echo. He does Trails of Cold Steel stuff. Or Legend of Hero stuff in general. He calls her a murder bean. I'll assume bean is a good thing. She's adorable. Time to gather intel. Lord Stanley. Looks like even the nobles are being shipped off. Snapplety! Marquis High Arms Mansion is ahead. You wouldn't get in. You couldn't get in before, right? Correct. There are more chickens in the world than people. That doesn't surprise me. Ah, the fan. That's right, and the Imperial Defense Force was still around. It's likely it'll be difficult to get close this time as well. But there must be a way.
How dare you! Just who do you think I am?
Oh, that voice sounds familiar. Oh, great. Ballad. Marquis Ballad. And yes, I know it's Marquis. Marquis is the French pronunciation. That's Ballad. It's asshole coward Magoo. Great uncle. Haven't seen Ballad since Ortis. I told you, I'm heading out to do an inspection of this so-called spinning town. It shouldn't be an issue for me to do so, should it? Please leave inspections and other public duties to us. We're on surveillance detail and we'll handle it. We need you to do the duties only you can do. What duties? I just stamp useless paperwork every day. This city is way too boring. There needs to be a casino or a nightclub or something.
No! Unhand me! How long must I live in the confines of boredom?
Oh, that's some great voice acting. I'm speechless. He is not what I was expecting. Yes, and the Imperial Defense Force is treating him callously, despite his supposed rule over as supervisor. I mean, I can't really blame them. Stop staring at the mealworms, Django. I already fed you. Yes, up there on the safe is where I keep your food. You know it. Stop eyeballing it. I've already fed you. I think I'm starting to get a real picture. About how St. Arc, Marquis Ballot, and the Imperial Defense Force function. Right, if we can just get past them. Let me go snoop through a dude's house. I mean, who's going to stop me? I don't actually think there's anything for me here. No. Wow. How do you mix up starch and sugar? Read the packaging. The cafe and inn. Is that who I think it is? It is indeed Fiona Craig. Isn't she? Yes, we met her in the cathedral back when we infiltrated the city the first time. You did you? When I rushed over before, I didn't come near the old capital. Talk about a near miss. Wait. You guys. Hey sis, been a while. It's been forever since we've been able to get in touch. It's good to see you're alright. Shut the front door. I was right when I thought I'd seen that hair color. Elliot, is that you? It really is you. I can't believe it. And who's that with the gray hair? It couldn't be. It's good to see you too, Fiona. Let's just say a lot has happened.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Elliot's older sister, Fiona Craig. Who would have thought those kids I met were the new Class 7? I've heard oh so much about you. Perhaps it was the will of the goddess that we crossed paths the way we did.
Maybe. So you're Elliot's big sister. I thought to have read her dossier back during the war, but I suppose my memory must have failed me when we met. Must be fate we met like this. When I became a bracer and came to the capital, she helped both me and Sarah. Oh, I remember that. Machias and I have met with her several times since the Civil War. In fact, it only took a single train ride to reach the capital, made it easy to meet up. Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to see her since I left for the branch campus. We've been so busy, there's been no time for niceties, but I'm glad you're all well. Class 7 went missing, and then before I knew it, both you were caught up in all this chaos. It's a relief to see you again. I'm sorry to make you worry. It's fine, really. All that matters is that you are okay. Now, if only I knew what was going on with Father and Neidhart. I know that name. General Craig, who commands the 4th Armored Division, and Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart, who is in the same class as my brother. Drinking back, you did say something about trying to go to the fortress. It sounds like searching for Elliot isn't the only reason you come to St. Ark. That's right. In truth, I haven't been able to get in contact with Father or Neidhart for some time. Inspections in the area around the fortress have gotten very strict, and I haven't been able to make it through to check on them. Even with the war on the horizon, it is a bit concerning for them to be in total incommunicado. Out of communication. That's what the word means. I think the answer lies in why security has been strengthened. Maybe it's some connection with what's going on in the mansion. What do you mean? Well, Marquis Ballard is basically under house arrest. Do you have any information that might be useful? Ahem. I certainly did gather a lot of information while trying to find out about you. I'm sorry to say this, but it's the first I've heard so much as a whisper. Nothing? That in of itself is conspicuous. It's not the sort of thing they'd broadcast, but it being that secret doesn't sit right with me. Well, we have an idea of what's going on around town. Let's take a look around. Let's keep... I can't guarantee it'll work. Is there somewhere we could talk privately? Yeah. That is a really good quartz. I really want that quartz. It's a big heel. What do you sell? You trade. A wolf head silver ring, highly detailed carving, can be gifted to Crow while out traveling together or back at base. I don't have the necessary items for that. Like, I might as well fucking get that, because that's all my U material. U material is so much easier to get nowadays. Anything good in quartz? Astral Bell. Oh wow, these take U material. Okay, we're just gonna... A performance. Sneaking into the mansion is not easy. So what if the Marquis let him in ourselves? Let him in himself? Oh my god. So what if we got Marquis Ballad himself to let us in? Do you think we could pull that off? They do summon dancers and other performers. And the supervisor has apparently been rather stressed as of late. So it's a way to let him blow off some steam that the Imperial Defense Force can turn a blind eye to. The power of music just might come through. Alright, well, our best shot on that is you, Elliot. You're kind of famous at this point. Isn't it risky to put yourself out there? It is. I might stick out like a sore thumb and get apprehended by the Imperial Defense Force if things go south. But I want to have some faith. The Empire is being dragged by the forces of conflict and this curse, and is stagnating as a result. But music can't be bound by anything. In fact, it could breathe fresh life back into those who listen. Music can be quite relaxing. So, I more than accept the chance to perform. None of you have to take this risk. If it goes well, that's just perfect. But even if the plan fails... Let me stop you right there. You're starting to sound like Instructor Reen. We're going to help you. Only now do I understand the beauty of the performance I attended. Enough has been gambled. What matters now is how much of a success this turns out to be. You can't think we'd let you do that alone. Right. I'll pitch in what little I can to this performance too. Let's do it. I mean, my last chance was when at least when I have had a chance since the Civil War. All we've got on the line, failure's not an option. Wait a minute, that's not going to be possible in such a short amount of time. Slow your roll, music boy. Your words aren't going to set in right when you got that maniac grin on your face. That really set him off, didn't it? For as much as a sweetheart as he is, he really snapped into a high-strung band leader.
Oh, in that case, why don't I lend you a hand?
Fiona. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on everyone. Yes, you did. I know it's been a while, but I think we could still harmonize well together. After all, I did accompany you on your last record. In that case...
Hey, Altina. A little birdie told me something. About a certain rabbit with the voice of an angel.
Huh?
She's gonna sing for us. Aww. My desire to shop has been dried up lately. I need to get my mind off what's going on. Okay. Just kind of harmonizing. I don't know why I'm chuckling at this. What a tranquil melody. Wonderful voice. Rika's laughing. What a miracle. Even some provincial army goons coming up behind here.
Thank you for listening. We're the Black Rabbit and the Red-Haired Hares.
Oh my god.
And we hope you enjoyed our show.
You know, maybe the Black Rabbit isn't a very good person to draw attention to, considering she's an agent of the Intelligence Division. Somehow we made it through without issue. I had no idea what to expect of the end result when I was instructed to sing without any prior warning. Sorry to put you on the spot, but I had faith you could run with it. You were amazing, Allie. You held your own rather well for having two professionals beside you. That's great. Great work, Altina. You really made the most of our principal's lessons. Thank you. Though I think I owe it to more than just her. You've grown so much, Elliot. I knew pushing the path of music would be a perfect career for you. Well, thanks, but I've still got a lot to learn.
Pardon the interruption. We come bearing a message from our Lord. That performance you gave was most impressive.
There is something we would like to request of you. Pardon the intrusion, my lord. We brought the guest you requested.
Ah, at long last. So you're those musicians everyone's been talking about? We take our leave now, my lord.
We are at your call, should you require anything further.
He recognizes them.
Now wait just a minute.
Clown Solace!
What?
Okay, that's a new
Audio
trick.
installation field activated. Though our mission plan was impromptu, it appears to have succeeded nonetheless.
Great. And now that we've made sure no one can hear you...
We're just gonna have ourselves a nice long chat, shall we?
Whoa! Hey! You're making us sound like the bad guys here.
I mean, you did
No,
infiltrate.
Elliot. Tone it down a bit.
Wait a minute, your hair is different, but it's no doubt. You're the Ashen Chevalier. And is that Mildine? Nice to see you again, Marquis Ballad. I've fallen completely into your trap. I'm losing my touch. Since the downfall of the Imperial Provincial Council, it's been a downhill slope. Damn it all. Was this all part of your scheme, Mildine? I foresaw the fate of the Imperial Council and the timing. But the rest was the result of your foolish actions, oh dear uncle. To think my distant grandniece would return just like that. And now what's to say you won't rise an army and revolt against the government, What do you want? I was destined for great things, but now I'm nothing more than a mere puppet of the government. What's with the attitude? It's not getting you anywhere, that's for sure. Please release the imprisoned members of Thor's and the Imperial family at once. Thor's and the Imperial family. You fool. What? What do you mean? They're not here! Although it would have been splendid if we could have at least greeted the princess when she arrived. So Alfin's here, I see. So the member of the Imperial family here must be Alfin. The debaucherous little dirty-minded princess. She isn't here though, although according to our intelligence she should have been. Indeed. We also expected her to be held in custody. But on her journey via train from the capital, she made a stopover at a certain location. She was with an exchange student from Liberal. Ah, Dreknor Fortress. That's where Dad and the 4th Division are garrisoned. Oh! We have to storm an Imperial military fortress. Fuck. Gunning for Dreknor Fortress, huh? Man, that was a big headache. But it was weird how willing he was to spill the beans. Don't you think? I didn't get the feeling he was lying. That may have just been his way of getting revenge. The crux of the matter is they're holding Princess Alfin hostage. Not to mention Tita. I hope they're alright. We'll have to assume that she'll be deported. And I imagine it has some sort of connection to Estelle Bright entering the Empire. Is it a diversion? Now it makes sense why we couldn't get in contact with Father or Neidhart. Yeah, but I'm having a hard time understanding why they're keeping Her Highness and Tita at the fortress in the first place. Maybe they're anticipating our arrival.
Yep, no doubt about it.
Randy! No, that's Agate. You came.
Sarah got in contact with me. I'd been looking for Tita from here to Heimdall. Never thought I'd end up at some huge fortress like this.
You collected information from the RMP?
Yep. Turns out the 4th Armored Division's got Tita and the Princess. But I'm willing to bet there's a good reason they didn't mind letting Ballard and the RMP spill the beans.
You don't think? They're testing us. Probably. They want to see what move Class 7 will take. That definitely sounds like Dad. And Neidhart. Not to mention, an Imperial Army fortress would not be an easy place to get into. Seriously. That is like security out the wazoo. Dreknor Fortress is the strongest base of the Imperial Army and is located in the southern reach of Erebonia. Infiltration and hostage retrieval will prove extremely difficult. We can't back down. They're holding Her Highness and Tita hostage as we speak. We have to do whatever it takes to see them safety. We've counted our successes so far, both here and in Ordis. So what could go wrong? Never ask that. Those two mean the world to me. I have no intention of giving up. Well, I plan on tagging along with you guys. I've got a duty as Tita's guardian, after all. Oh, that actually does make a lot of sense. Tita, he is her guardian. That's why he cares about her so much. Plus, this ain't my first time breaking into a military fort. So what's that device? I assume you have an idea how to use it. It's got multiple steps. I got it y'all covered. We're going to be doing that next time. Can I have a stopping point? Moments later. Apparently not yet. Come on, give me a stopping point. That is a lot of tanks. That is a lot of soldats. Ooh, even those fortress class soldats. Dreknor Fortress. You must be the delivery people. Alan! St. Art Express, at your service. We brought something from the department store. Must be something from the Count then. Let me have a look. Nothing out of the ordinary. By the way, have either of you received your draft cards? We're still clear. We lucked out. Lucked out. It is not the duty of all young Imperial men to protect their country in a time of crisis. How dare you make a mockery of your countrymen who have already been called to the front by calling yourself lucky not to join them. Sorry. I didn't mean it like that. If you say so. The biosensor's picking something up. What's the meaning of this? That doesn't make any sense. There's no way. There must be some mistake. That's enough of you. Both of you. Open that damn thing. Right away. It's Celine. A cat? What's that doing in there? Sorry, must have got mixed in with a shipment somehow. How can you mix in a cat? Whatever. Just check the rest of the containers. Cats get into shit. Cat aside, everything appears to be in order. That's Celine. We can take it from here. You can take the cat with you. Thank you. Come here, kitty kitty. Dude, you're holding... It's not how cats like being held.
That was a close one. Can't say I love being called in to play decoy, but good luck in there, everyone.
Oh, that was sneaky. They're hiding in the smaller crates, so... I figured Celine would act as a teleporting rune. In. I'm out of breath. This isn't how I imagined it would be. I take it that device used blocked. What? I take it that device you use blocked the biosensors. Got it in one. The sensor blocker is a miniaturized version of an invention Tita's grandfather put together. You know, we did something similar a while back in Liberal, but that black cat's little distraction came in handy. For a moment, I thought we'd been spotted. I guess we owe Celine. I'm still hung up on something with Alan back there. He could have been familiar with Celine, but he didn't even seem to recognize her. He acted all creepy when we saw him in Crossbell. Something's got to be affecting his mind. The curse, no doubt. For now, we've got a lot of other things to worry about. Like not dying. Yeah. Even if this is the tradesman's entrance, you'd still expect security. I have a bad feeling about this. We might as well get going. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on Trails of Cold Steel 4 as we infiltrate a military compound and totally not get our asses handed to us. Oh god, I just popped my back. I'm still deciding on whether or not that was a good pop or a bad pop.